You know, if she doesn't show up, you still have to pay for the full hour.
She'll show up. She's always like this.
Women, right? Even their period's late sometimes.
Ha! So where'd you go to school there, Doc?
I like that. Not many people assume my honorary title. I'll give you a hint.
Computer college?
A little university called the now defunct Everest Online University.
That the wife?
X, but we're not here to discuss my failed relationship. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yours?
Well, I never been to the dentist. I once ate a whole football.
I mean you and your girlfriend. What made you want to seek couples therapy?
It was actually a whole football game from the 80s with the red and green lights.
And the game possessed some kind of value to her that eating it made her upset?
She never knew about that. It was my game. It's an accomplishment of mine, and sometimes I get distracted playing it, which I should mention.
Touchdown.
And so, how did you guys meet?
1 second, I'm first in goal here.
Alright, so
Touchdown. Player 1.
how did...
2-point conversion. 2-point conversion.
No good.
So, now might be a good time to list your grievances without feeling like you need to censor yourself. What would you say are your main issues in your relationship?
It's like we're not even dating. I have to trick her just to hang out with me. She won't kiss me. We don't bang. It's starting to have a real toll on our relationship.
Does she have intimacy issues, history of abuse?
Dude, yeah, this bitch definitely has a dad or an uncle she straight does not like. And a teacher, softball instructor, pastor, friendly neighbor, shift supervisor. I lost track after a while. She just goes on and on like, man, it was so traumatizing. I'm like, I just don't fucking care. I'm trying to play football.
Anything else before she gets here?
She questions every little thing I do for us. She flips out over nothing. She's constantly gaslighting me. It's like she seriously hates me sometimes.
So, no cat. Figures.
Yeah, well, welcome to couples therapy. Go and have a seat.
No.
That's fine. I've already made clear to Joe. I bill you for the hour.
Nothing is clear to Joe. Couples therapy?
Questions everything I do for us.
Of course couples therapy. Because why not? Why wouldn't it be couples therapy? Because we're a couple.
Spank bank.
I just stopped cutting. I'm not doing this. I just stopped cutting.
I love her, but this is exactly what I was talking about.
Morgan, Joe just thinks that sometimes your anger has a negative effect on your relationship.
And I just sometimes always think us not ever being in a relationship has a negative effect on our relationship.
You two aren't a couple?
No!
Yeah. Why do you think I was late? I circled this bitch 18 times like, this ain't the place. I know Joe isn't taking me to couples therapy. We're definitely not a couple.
She's gaslighting. I told you she's a gaslighter. Regular Buddhist ass, gaslighting ass, monk ass. Love of my life.
Yeah, I'm gaslighting, cause I wasn't tricked into being here or anything. Get this, so he sends me pictures of a cat he insists is mine, right? And I don't own a cat. Have I ever owned a cat? This ain't my cat. But here's pictures of some cat next to today's papers saying I'd get her back if I came here for emotional support at therapy. Here's my dumbass thinking stealing random cats and ransoming them for emotional capital is something a therapist might want to hear about. Fuck me, right?
Okay, wow. So, I'm just gonna go by the script here because I don't even know it. Again, wow. Where to begin, sorry. Okay. Joey Boy tells me he feels as though sometimes it's like you two are not even dating. Would you say, Morgan, this is primarily because you're not dating? Or is there some other issue, perhaps an issue of intimacy?
It's the first one, where we're not dating, or have ever dated, where I'd kill myself if we dated. Although vomiting at the mere thought of touching him is perhaps an issue of intimacy.
So, intimacy issues then.
Well, you asked primarily, and primarily, we're not dating.
Issues of intimacy.
Is this bitch gaslighting? 'Cause kinda feels like the more revisionist relationship history she Pam-splains, the less capable I am in trusting my own judgment. Oh yeah, there she goes. You see how she feigns bewilderment when I won't participate in the fantasy she's trying to drill into my skull?
You tricked me into even being here! I've never owned a cat!
You know, natural gas has no odor. They add this rotten egg agent.
With this amount of gaslighting, we're gonna have to switch to renewable fuels a hell of a lot sooner.
Opa!
And you. If you want to gaslight him on your time, that's your earthly business. But you come into this office with it, right? And you're gaslighting me. Understood, young lady?
As long as it's understood that we are not a couple. By Joe, especially, Mr. Morrow.
Okay, Joe. Morgan says your unwillingness to accept that you two aren't in a relationship is having serious detrimental effects on the relationship. What do you think you can do differently to accommodate her feelings?
He can stop telling people we're dating and doing really weird shit like signing us up for couples therapy and stealing and ransoming someone's cat.
Morgan, the floor belongs to Joe now? Joe? Joe?
First name.
Oh, maybe if she stopped getting so mad every time I tell people we're together, I could meet her halfway and not care so much that we're dating.
So you're still gonna tell everyone, of course.
It's called meeting halfway? That's why we agreed to come to couples therapy?
That's gaslighting. He's gaslighting now.
You can't gaslight a gaslighter. Insisting that you can is a form of gaslighting.
Okay, I'm killing myself one way or the other. Got a match?
I'm looking at her.
There's no smoking.
Oh, that's fine. I technically shouldn't be here anyway.
Oh, it's you who shouldn't be here? I'm not the one with intimacy issues. I'll jack off right now.
Why are you doing this?
Not jacking off? I was beginning to ask myself the same question.
What could you possibly hope to get out of this?
I admit, it's not the most romantic location for a first date. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to cover the bill this time. But I already got more than I could have possibly hoped for.
We're a couple. We're a couple.
You know, this is technically consent.
Oh, God.
So, from where I'm sitting, and don't ask me, I'm just the guy you hired to fix your relationship, what do I know, right? It seems like to get this relationship moving forward, Morgan needs to accept that you two are in a relationship, yes?
Morgan. Ableism?
Shut up, Joe.
This is a relationship. This is an abusive relationship.
Joe, if you need a safe place, just say the word and I'll refer you to a shelter for spousal abuse.
This is unreservedly burlesque.
This is a date. We're dating.
So, you don't care? You don't care this is a complete mockery of your profession?
You know, most people that come through here usually make a mockery of my profession.
That makes sense, yeah.
But we're not going to let that happen to you. So if you could tell Joe one thing, what do you think you would tell him? Or if you could ask one question, what do you think you would ask?
I think I would tell him that he smells like onions, and he has a massive dried cum stain on the back of his shirt. I think I would ask him why he couldn't use any of his Nick bag money to wash his clothes, and why he's still on Medicaid, as made evident by your 2-bit therapy, after you made so much money on your triangle scheme.
And Joe, if you could tell Morgan one thing, what do you think you would tell her? Or if you could ask one question, what do you think you would ask her?
I would tell her... Excuse me, I tear up a little bit every time I think about this. I would tell her about the way she makes me feel inside. I would tell her how she darkens a room with a cold stare. How she always has her back to me. I'm an ass man. She always leaves me wanting more. How it feels when she's inside me and I try for some compensation for the medical bills that incurred from the stabbing. My question would be, through all of this, how she intends to pay me for the cat food.
You know, there's a lot of love in this room right now.
Church, I am feeling it.
Bro, she straight stabbed you and you're still trying to work things out?
Yeah, it was a double positive. The amount of blood loss got me through emergency first and got my batteries changed in football.
Oh, I get it though. That bitch's hot crazy ratio is in perfect balance. You hold on to her.
Bitches dow.
Downright smoking.
Dow jonesing for my Nasdick.
DTF, down to
Fun!
Oh man, we got a great rapport.
You know, we really do.
So, one thing I find helpful is recording whose fault it is. I'm gonna file this one as her fault.
I like that. That's some therapeutic shit right there.
Yeah. True therapy can't even begin till you figure out whose fault it is.
So what do you think, Doc? Reckon there's any way forward?
Beyond knocking her up?
Yeah, but how are you gonna help me with that?
Beyond knocking her out?
I like the enthusiasm, but...
But...
Well, it's like banging her while she's knocked out. It's sensual, but it's not really consensual, know what I mean?
You don't need me to get her consent, you just need that yak back.
Oh, right!
We're a couple. We're a couple.
Is this really consent in a court of law?
Open and shut case.
So is there any hope in me and Casper staying together?
Joe, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell all my clients. Fuck that bitch. You don't need her. She's crazy. You hear her trying to gaslight me into thinking you two aren't dating? I don't know if there's any hope. I'm just here to sort out whose fault it is.
You don't think there's any hope for us?
I can't say, but I do think there is hope. For us. What do you say, Joe? Are you DTF? Down to fun.
Fuck yeah, bro! Are you ready for some football?
Pigskin? Fuck yeah, bro!
I call it long pigskin.
You want to bunk with me at my battered spouse shelter? You can spange.
Fuck yeah, bro! You ever do Zumba classes?
Fuck yeah, bro. You know, I've been wanting to try painting with a twist in Wyandotte.
Bro, we have to go! You can drink with your patients and keep your license, right?
Actually, I did lose my license. They're supposed to turn this place into a Dollar Gentry.
Calling the cops, Morrow. Keep working. You gotta stop squatting here.
Call him, bitch!
Yeah, I got bench warrants and they won't even arrest me. The fuck out of here!
Yeah, he's back. No, it's a different homeless guy with him this time.
Fuck him. Let's get a game of long pigskin going.
It won't be long before the pigs skin us. Let's bounce.
Alright, on the count of 3, which golden girl are you? 1, 2, 3. Blanche! You're supposed to go on 3.